Hey everybody, Rebecca back for another video. I am on my way to work as usual, green smoothie in hand. Today's topic is going to be about mental health when it comes to finances, because to be honest, I've been struggling with this a little bit lately and it doesn't even make sense why. I don't understand why I'm having such anxiety when other people have lost their jobs, their health. It just doesn't make sense to me, but I guess anxiety, it doesn't really have to make sense. I've struggled with anxiety for a while. Had it before all of this mess with the virus started, but it's really starting to flare up when it comes to my finances in unexpected ways. And I was laying awake in bed last night, stressing about it and thinking about it, and I think I have finally overthought and dissected it enough to at least somewhat come up with a theory as to why it's happening. And I thought if I shared it with y'all that it would help me just to get it off my chest, for one. But two, if any of you out there are kind of going through the same thing, maybe you can relate and it would help you feel a little bit better about your situation as well. So if you're new to my channel, the ultimate goal here for me is FIRE. I want to reach financial independence to retire early. That is my ultimate goal in life. I want to be sovereign over my own time. I don't want to exchange what precious little time I have on this earth for money from a W-2 job. I just want to have the freedom to have the choice to spend my time however I want to. So to do that, I need to reach financial independence. And I want to reach it as quickly as possible, obviously. And early on in my FIRE journey, I was struggling a little bit with anxiety because I knew that the first thing I needed to do was get rid of my high interest debt. So I was cutting expenses as much as I could, throwing every extra penny to debt to get it gone as quick as I can. And even then I felt like it wasn't enough. Like I wanted to do more and more and more to try to get the debt gone faster and faster and faster. I had this real fear of missing out, that all of this time I was quote unquote wasting trying to get my debt gone was time that could have been spent throwing that money into investments and letting it grow and thus reach financial independence faster. And I mean, that is true to a certain extent, but eventually you just have to realize that this is a long-term game. So it's not something that you can just snap your fingers and have financial independence overnight. So when it came to debt payoff, I finally got that through my head and eventually kind of just calmed down and, paid off my debt, focused on it obviously for a while until all the high interest debt was gone. And now I've just got two debts left. One is a student loan that's very low interest. I actually don't even plan on aggressively paying that off right now. And the other is this car loan, which I wish the interest rate was better on it, but it is what it is. I'm slow paying it right now until I get my Roth IRA maxed out for 2020. Like I say, I feel like I got a handle on the debt payoff situation when it came to anxiety over finances. But now with everything that's going on in the world and the markets taking this huge drop like they have, I am having this anxiety over money spring up again. And I feel like it came out of nowhere. I feel like I should have seen it coming, really, but I didn't. But this anxiety is back. I feel like I am not investing as much as I want to right now while, the markets are on a downturn. Or at least they were. It seems here lately they're starting to go back up a little bit. But anyway, they're still down overall, and I have this overwhelming urge that I'm not investing enough. And I'm feeling it in the worst of places. Like, you know, usually I will go to YouTube and watch other channels. This financial community on YouTube is the best community out there. And I love watching other people's journeys and seeing how they're doing on their road to financial independence. I love seeing all these portfolio reviews and different investing strategies and all of that. And usually I get inspiration from that and gain knowledge, and I know that that's the intention of the other creators out there. But here lately, when I'm seeing these videos, I find myself just thinking like, oh, I need to invest more. You know, I'm never going to reach the same level as these other people out there who have these big portfolios, and here I am just, you know, getting started towards financial independence. And the comparison game gets you nowhere, really. So now, instead of feeling like I need to do more and stressing over debt payoff, I'm having the same thing happen with investing. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, because I feel like there's got to be others out there who are struggling with this same thing. And I almost feel guilty about it. Well, not really almost. I kind of do feel guilty about it, because here I am stressing over not investing enough when people are out there either sick or have lost their jobs or are worried about putting food on the table for their family. You know, like, why should I even be stressing over this? It doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like it's coming out of a very bad mental place. But I haven't figured out how to overcome it yet. When I was stressing about this before, when it came to my debt payoff, once I got all of my high interest debt gone, this sort of went away. You know, it took care of itself. Haven't taken on any more high interest debt, and I'm, you know, not going to. So it was gone. And now it's back with investing. But the trouble is with investing, I will always feel like I wish I had more to invest. You know, like, if I just had unlimited amounts of money that I could throw into investing, then I would be happy, because I would be able to build that wealth faster and reach financial independence. There's no limit to how much I could throw into my taxable brokerage account. So somehow I have got to find my own balance again, realize that what I am doing is the best that I can do, and that it's enough. I think enough is going to be the key word for me. This fear of missing out mindset that I have about investing, it's really just coming from a scarcity mindset place, and that does not make any sense whatsoever, because when it comes right down to it, the fact is I do have enough. I think that word enough is going to be key for me, because I am still working. I'm blessed to be healthy, to be going to a job that pays the bills and allows me to have enough extra to throw at investments. And I have been investing extra lately. I've upped my retirement accounts at work. I have upped my contributions to my taxable account. I'm beginning to work on my Roth IRA. So in reality, the fact of the matter is I am doing everything that I can to reach financial independence. And this feeling of I gotta do more is making me feel like I don't have enough, which is false. So I'm trying to do my best to switch that mindset and think positively, think more abundantly. Fact of the matter is, when I go back over how 2020 has gone for me, just on a financial perspective, it has gone really well. I had a major raise at the beginning of the year, a 7.7% base pay increase at my job. I have had the opportunity to work overtime. We did get a tax return. I wasn't sure if we were going to get a return or if we were going to end up owing a little bit or breaking even. We usually do get a little something back, but we got more than what I expected, so that's good. And, you know, just purely, again, looking at a financial perspective on things, we've got this stimulus package money coming. That's a bonus. My YouTube channel has become monetized. That is a bonus. So, again, this video just goes to show that anxiety does not have to make any sense whatsoever. But it can still be present. It can still cause you to lose sleep at night. And I have a hard enough time sleeping at night as is being a third shift worker. So if you feel like you're going a little bit crazy out there over finances, no matter what stage you're at in your financial independence journey, just know that you are not alone. I am also feeling like I'm losing it a little bit, but when I zoom out and take a look at the larger picture, things are going very well. And the markets are going to do what they're going to do. They're not going to just wait on me to get every shred of debt I have paid off. That way I can shovel every last dollar I've got into the markets. They're not going to wait on me. So I will continue to invest as much as I can when I can, and I'm going to continue in this YouTube community, watching other people's channels and progression, and realize that it's there for inspiration, and that is what I need to take it for. It's there for learning, and that is what I need to do, learn from it and model my own journey after people who are already farther ahead on the path than I am, so that way I can reach success faster. That is the goal here. I cannot wait for the day when I am the proprietor of my own time and I don't have to answer to anyone when I wake up in the morning. I get to choose what the entirety of my day looks like. I can rewrite my whole routine from day to day. I highly look forward to that, since I will no longer have to flip-flop between night shift and day shift. It's a struggle, guys, but I do it because of that sweet third shift differential, which helps me on my fire journey because that's extra income coming in. So, yeah, just wanted to let y'all know where my mental health is at lately. I'm fine, really. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with y'all to let you know where my thoughts are. Truly, I am so grateful to be working and be in a good place financially right now. Like I say, anxiety doesn't have to make sense to be present in your life. So for me to handle it as best I can, I'm just going to try and stay focused on all of the positives in life right now. There's so much for me to be grateful for right now, and if you're struggling with some anxiety around your own finances, then I would counsel you to do the same thing. Count your blessings, take stock of the things that you can control, and focus on those. And if you need to, do a little exercise like I did earlier and zoom out. Instead of focusing on the right here and now, take a moment to step back and compare where you're at now in your journey versus a year ago, 2 years ago. I think if you take the time to do that, you'll be really surprised at how far you've come, and hopefully that will help bring you some peace in the current moment. So I think that will sum it up for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like down below, and if you would like to continue to follow me on my financial independence journey, then scroll down and click that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.